Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So today we're going to talk about a few topics, but I'm not going to wear y'all out with the truth today, because today I want to talk about lying. You know, one of the worst things that we've learned in this society is that we can say whatever we want to say out of our mouth and ignore the truth. I don't know. I don't understand. How do we as women think that it's okay to just lie, just be just a bold, pie-faced lie? You know, we want our men and our children to behave and do and act a certain way, but why is it that we feel like we can just say what we want to say out of our mouth and like that's supposed to get us some good results? You know, I think that it's like highly important that we try to be as real with ourselves as possible. I mean, to just try to live in the reality of what life is at this time. You understand what I'm saying? We kid ourselves, present company included. Kidded myself a long time. Oh, I'm not fat. Yes, the hell I am. And was. Fatter back then. So, you know, I was living in denial because, oh no, I'm just big boned. Nah, you big. You understand? And that's called, when I feel like when I start acknowledging myself and what the shit really was, I could try to do better. I'm not saying I could just stop right in the middle of what I'm doing and turn my feet to the testimony. I'm just an average woman. I'm not that strong. I'm not that fly either. Nor do I ever try to be. But what I don't do is sit there and just tell bold-faced lies in people's face. And when I'm backed into a wall, I start fighting with you like you the problem because you told me the truth. We are so bad about that. If somebody come to you and they say, hey, you know you're not doing that right, why not say, okay, thank you, I appreciate that, and well, could you show me the right way to do it, instead of jumping on them, cussing them out, and being just a fucking derelict. It's easy to be a derelict and just say, I don't care, yada yada yada, but it's wrong. All right, so I had an interaction with a young lady, and we're going to get into that because for some reason that whole interaction, what did I do? That whole interaction has turned into something that it didn't really have to be, and I'm not happy that it turned into what it didn't have to be. But we're going to talk about it when we come back after these messages. Pay some bills. And thank you so much for tuning in to the Average Woman Podcast. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole. I'm here for you. I'm a sister from a different mister, NicoleArcher.com. If you need a little talking to, you need some guidance, you're trying to find your way out of that childish box trying to go to a woman, 30 minutes free. I'll talk to anybody. You want to talk? Let's talk. Set up some time on my website. If you need some assistance, you're trying to get your health back in order, you need some herbal advice, hit me up. I'm here for you at any time. I'm here. I'm out here. I got these videos. If you're not interested in bettering yourself and becoming a better woman, I got some great gardening videos on my channel that you could check out at any time. We'll be right back. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. All right, and we are back, and we are talking about lying. And I'm not saying, men lie, women lie, but this is a women's channel, so we talking about us, okay? I'm a woman too, and I just, listen, it's hard for me to just sit in somebody's face and just lie. You know what I'm saying? You come out better just letting a person know who you are, what you about, what up front. Just tell them up front. That way they have the opportunity of deciding whether or not they want to be with you or not. When you going out to meet, when you in a position and you meeting a man, you want to look as close to yourself as possible. Because when you do finally dress up and put your costume on, he might be liking it, and then again, he might not. But the first thing that you want to do is put your real self out there and be like, look, this is who I am. That is sexy, because you have to be strong and embrace the person that the Most High made you just to even be on that level. You can do anything in this world according to what the laws say, okay? And we know that's a lie. You can't even do anything you want to do in this world. But what you need to do is be real with what your surrounding is and what your availability is and what your strengths and weaknesses are. That's part about being a woman. You think I'm going to embark on some shit that I know I ain't got no business doing? Nah, because I'm not going to lie to myself like I'm the smartest person, the most this person, the most that person. No, I'm just an average woman. I'm not even spectacular. I'm just an average woman doing an average job to the best of my ability. I'm giving my best. You understand? Because I don't want to look like a liar. I don't want to be a liar. We have, and I know that you ladies don't believe, a lot of y'all don't believe in the Bible. A lot of y'all could give a damn less about what the Bible says. But that is the beginning of your wisdom. If I didn't have the Most High God in my life and believed in Him from a child, I just believe in Him, talk to Him, know that He's there, know that He's watching me, knowing that I'm gonna be held accountable for my actions. I don't know about you ladies down south. I don't know about you ladies outside of down south, but I know down south a lot of our mothers go to church and everything, and they had that spiritual belief that when you turn 13, all your sins begin to fall on you. When you become they consider you a young woman at the age of 13, which is ridiculous because you're really not. You're still a child. And so they begin to say things like, well, all your sins are going to fall on you. And you're like, damn, I don't even know what a sin is at this point. So, I don't know what's going on. But our mothers, they put this curse on us, telling us, oh, you're grown at 13. It's like once we get our periods, they just turn us loose, and then that's it. We don't have no more guidance. We can't get no food. We can't get no love. We can't get no nothing from my mothers. Most of us. If you ain't feeling me, I got some great gardening videos on my channel. Just check them out. But, we can't get nothing from our mothers. So we sit up here and tell ourselves all kind of lies in our head like that's not fucked up. Because it totally is. We don't want to hold our mother accountable for the foul stuff that she do. So we just give her unlimited passes like life gonna treat us like that. Life don't give you unlimited passes. You can't even get the day over that you messed up the day before. You understand? Because we allow ourselves to to have been so sidetracked that we don't even understand how to get a man no more. We got it to the point that men don't even want to really deal with us no more. And most of us desire to be with a man. You should want a man if you can get one. A lot of us, we done gave up on the idea of men because we feel like it's too hard, because we feel like we don't want to devote ourselves to nothing. We don't want to give ourselves to nothing because we just gonna keep living in our own little fantasy land. Like someday, some man is gonna come along and start buying us expensive pocketbooks and shoes and stuff. And that's not reality, y'all. That's not reality. Pretty Woman, that was a movie. That's not the truth. Ain't no man coming to rescue you. It's like the parable of the man that was on the roof, because he believed God so much, he expected God to come down here, put his hand on him and rescue him and save him from the flood. Well, you know what happened? He died up there on that roof. Why? Because he refused to take the helping hand that he was sent on earth. It's men that have been trying to court you. It's men who have wanted to love you and be with you, but you are not ready. You don't like him. You holding out for a better deal. You selfish AF. Selfish as fuck. In case y'all don't know. Selfish as hell. You don't want to share with no man. You don't want to love no man. You don't want to break bread with no man, because you can lay that wig on ever so gently. I mean, some of y'all got men, but the men don't like y'all. They in the streets all the time. They don't want to be bothered. It's reasons behind all your relationship problems. And I guarantee you, most of your relationship problems begin and end with you, because of your unwillingness just to walk into your purpose and be the woman that God intended you to be. You don't have to lie about anything, Craig. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. You are a grown woman, right? And your heart's desire is number one, to know that my actions could be the life and death of me. So my words and my actions, they matter. So what I'm not going to do is entertain a lot of foolishness. What I'm not going to do once I finally get a man is allow him to not be happy with me. Your man should want to be happy with you. It hurts me to see a man and he's been with a woman for a long time and they got that hurt dog look. Like, I'd do anything to get away from her. Why would you want your man to feel like that? Why would you want to make him feel like, well, I can't do nothing about how he feel? Yes, you can. You can give him what he want. You can make him think he got the baddest chick in town by just loving him. It's no trick to loving no man. The problem is that we live a lie like that's not what we supposed to be doing. Well, if that's not what you supposed to be doing, tell me what you supposed to be doing. I know you don't think that like your career and everything gonna be satisfying to you, because it's not. It's a certain type of way you gotta move if you want to have longevity in a relationship and be with somebody that really gives two fucks about you. We ain't even worrying about the money. Let's not even think about the money. Let's just think about me and you living under the same roof, and I don't want to smother you with a pillow. I'm not calling the police on you trying to get you put out. I really like you. When it ain't no sex, I'm cool with that. We don't have to have sex 3 times a week, 4 times a week, unless that's what you're about. But eventually, we don't have to do that, because we connect on a different level. We got a different we have a good understanding about each other. That comes with communication and being honest, ladies. And putting the emotions and feelings on pause. Don't nobody want to deal with your feelings. You need to deal with your feelings. Your feelings are not anybody's problem but your own. And for you to think it's any other kind of way, I got a bad surprise for you. It's not. We are not here to entertain your feelings. you should not be entertaining your feelings like that, because you do yourself no justice. Well, I feel like I deserve. We all feel like we deserve a lot of damn things, but that don't mean that that's how God intended it to be. I knew I knew at a young age, well, as I got older, that I really don't have a lot of say-so in my life. This world is gonna do what it wants, and I'm just a cog in the wheel. Just like you. You a cog in the wheel that makes shit move. But your cog right now might not be functioning the way that you want, because the problem is that you think that you can have live a life that's different, or can have some good results from doing things the way that you want to do them. And it's not. It's a specific flavor and recipe that you got to put in food to make it taste a certain way. You cannot just put oregano and parsley on everything and think that it's gonna have some delicious flavor. It's not. It's gonna taste the same way no matter what you put that seasoning on. You know that Italian seasoning that we got? That stuff. If you put that on everything gonna have that kind of flavor. It's not gonna taste like barbecue if you put Italian seasoning on something. You gotta have the right flavors to build that kind of palate that you looking for, that kind of taste you looking for, the life that you looking for with a certain kind of man. And then, like I said, when you lie, sometimes you want a man that's above your pay grade. Some of y'all can't handle men that's doing well and well-to-do and got things going on. Look at Blueface and the girl who he was dating. Now y'all know. If you get that's why I say y'all have no idea. These men out here trying to get it, they got stuff to lose, and then they get with you, and you causing them problems, fighting, and want to ruin a man's reputation, and want to have kids from him, and then tear his whole life apart because you ain't happy no more. Well, damn you. It's not easy trying to make it in society. It's hard trying to have something. Okay? It's hard trying to have something. And because nobody don't give you nothing for free around here in these parts no more. I don't know what part of town you from, but they don't give away nothing free around here. Everything costs. So when you finally get a guy, and I don't give a damn if he just got a little job at the UPS. Y'all drag that man out and cause him to lose his UPS job. You calling child support. You calling this person. You calling that person. How could you do it? And then still look yourself in the mirror like, I deserve me a good man. Look all the men you just shitted on. You think that God gonna send another one of his sons to deal with you? You ain't gonna find nobody. And if it is, it's gonna be a smash and dash, because you done lied to yourself thinking I could just treat a man however I want to treat him and he gonna love me because I got no. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have got to be the woman that he wants. Do you think that you could be any kind of other way? If I told you, when a man comes in contact with a woman, okay, the first attraction is always going to be physical attraction. So that's why you want to put your most natural, regular person out front. Using your natural voice, telling the truth, not be a phony. You want to let him know off the rip exactly who you are. Because a lot of y'all can pull a man. You can get a man's attention. But when your conversation is weak, when your actions and your attitudes stink, you lose the opportunity to get a guy. No, man, you should have to earn that. Men work hard to establish themselves. And whether you believe it or not, even with Neo and his wife, the truth of the matter is the guys are the prizes. They the prize. For a man to really love you and want you and protect you and honor you and say, that's my wife right there, y'all. He telling people, even his haters, that's my wife right there. That's an honor and something to be appreciated. Because they don't have to do that. For you want a man to claim you. You want a man to be emotionally attached and care about what you care about. But the problem is, when you finally get that, you done lied to him and made him think that you wasn't the person that you really is. Somebody that he might not like. And that causes problems. Yeah, your coochie good, so he might hang around for a while. But trust me, once he get himself together, he gonna leave. Y'all see it all the time. These brothers come home, they done lied to y'all for 15 years. We gonna get married, we gonna do this. And as soon as they get home, they go to the left. They go to the left. Because he free now. He got the opportunity to do better. And I'm not saying holding your man down when he locked up ain't a honorable and noble thing, because it is. It is. It's only certain type of women that'll do that. You know? But don't lie to yourself like when he come home it's gonna be this and this, because there's a chance that it might not be. That's why I said the best thing that you could do if you really looking for a man is to try to be your natural self. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself and acting like being fast-mouthed and sassy is cute. It's not. Stop lying to yourself like if I go over to his house late at night, we not having sex. Yes, we is. Because other than that, he ain't running no camping. This ain't no slumber party at his house. He wants you to come over so you can give him some booty. If you have no intention of having sex with him, he's not into having slumber parties. So you shouldn't be in his face. You just lying to yourself. And then you want to turn it into, oh, he raped me. No, you ain't got no business at his house 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. You ain't got no business half naked in his face if you're not trying to give him none. Because you causing problems. You're what the white folks down south call, you're a troublemaker. Because you're going to get somebody in trouble. All because you lying to yourself. Like, I could spend the night at his house and walk around half naked, and I'm grown and he grown, and I wish he would touch me. Oh, okay. Please don't go to nobody's house. Please just stay home and say, sir, I don't feel comfortable with being alone with you right now because I'm not ready to have intercourse with you. Just keep it real. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Sir, I'm really shallow, so you're not tall enough for me, and I really think that you're a great guy, but even though you have a really good job and you got all these personalities and I feel like we could really have something together, I'm just not interested in you. Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth and save him a trip. Tell him the truth. Let him know off front. But see, the thing is, in your truth is going to be in where you find your misery. Don't think that you could just say what you want to say to these guys and do what you want to do to them. It ain't no repercussion. Oh yes, there is a repercussion, because like I told you, the Most High is a man of war, and if you can treat a man on earth that God made in His image, that's here for you. If you could treat him all kind of way, not show him no love, disrespect him, tear him down, make him feel all inadequate, like he don't matter, and this, that, and the third, listen, you gonna be in trouble, and losing your hair is gonna be the last thing you gotta worry about. That hair falling out is the last thing that you're gonna be worried about, because there's gonna be so many other losses that you're gonna take. Nobody, even mama sitting there miserable. She miserable because she watching you live your life, and she miserable because if she knew a teaspoon of what she knew now, she wouldn't have did the stuff she did when she was your age. But will she tell you the truth? Hell no. You know why she won't tell you the truth? Number one, she done lost your respect, so you don't really want to hear shit she got to say. And number two, she want to see you fail. Anytime you sit there and you watch a person go down a road that that's not gonna end up good for them, and you don't say nothing, you want them to fail inside, because you failed to correct the behavior. I don't give a damn how I was raised. I don't give a damn what my grades look like when I was in school. My kids not gonna look like that, because I'm gonna hold them to a higher standard than I was held. Now that I know better, I'm not gonna treat my son better than I treat my daughter, or put less expectations on my son than I put on my daughter. Just because my son can't bring a baby home don't mean that I want him to be a thotty. And just because my girl is a woman don't mean that I want her to be a strong black woman. Because I don't want her to be a strong black woman. I want her to be a loving woman. I want her to be a woman that understands the difference between the truth and a lie. And a lie ain't going to do nothing but stagnate you. And it's going to cause you to tell more lies. So the best thing to do is just put yourself out there the way that you are, with your flaws, and allow somebody to accept that and accept you for who you are, and you accept them for who they are. I don't understand what it is about y'all. You modern ladies, you women born after 1979. Some of y'all got some of the most weirdest ways about you, and you get offended when people tell you, you really doing this wrong. Shut up. Oh, okay. I'm gonna shut up. Because can't nobody tell you nothing. Even and you get that from your great grandmamas. I got into it and had a conversation with a woman. And we're going to talk about that later on the next episode. But I'm going to wrap this up because, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you think that my words, if you think that I would get up and tell you wrong, you got another thing coming. I'm telling you the way to go is stop lying to yourself. To allow yourself to accept, I might be single if I don't stop doing XYZ. At the end of the day, I really want a man. I really want to be with somebody. So I need to do XYZ to get this person that I want, to be attractive to this person that I want. I gotta stop thinking that I'm about to attract some millionaire dude when I'm just around the way girl. It ain't even no $1 million homes in my neighborhood. You got to be more realistic with your life and stop trying to buy the bad girls club scenario. It's just not gonna work, y'all. It's not gonna work. So we will catch up next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shalom.